delighted to say pitch side with me. I have John Wilkin and I have the head coach of the Salford Red Devils, Paul Rowley. Paul, first of all, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate you being here after what must have been or is an extremely stressful period. The last 24 hours, what has happened? I'm going to get straight into it. The game last night, a disappointing performance, disappointing result, 42-0 defeat to Hull KR. Afterwards, you said that the players had not been paid, but they would be paid today. Have they been paid, Paul?
No, they've not been paid yet, so we have assurances that it's still part of a process where there's some, money's coming from overseas and there's fraud checks, etc., etc. So, but yeah, the players and the staff as well, backroom staff, that included. So, no, nobody's been paid just yet.
We were stood here just a short while ago when the RFL released this statement, basically saying, Paul, that following an emergency meeting of the RFL Special Measures Committee, the RFL have contacted Salford Red Devils to reiterate the position regarding special measures. It's just skip down to the third paragraph there. The committee will meet again on Tuesday to consider the position and whether the special measures which currently apply to the club should be extended to the reinstatement of a club financial sustainability cap. You saw this alongside me for the first time and thought what?
Yeah, well, I thought, my squad has to be in at 12 o'clock on Wednesday, so we play on Friday. So, yeah, just difficult again for the players and the staff to prepare, obviously, not knowing what the outcome's going to be. But I guess the important bit is that, the clearances happen regarding the funds and people get paid. I'm sure they will, and then that doesn't come into force, and we can ignore it. But it is a cloud, isn't it, on the horizon, and it's a distraction, and there's been a lot of distractions, and yeah, it's difficult for everybody.
So we're stood here tonight. It's what, 7:34 p.m. on Friday night. Are you confident you're going to get paid on Monday?
Yeah, I'm very confident.
Okay, so I spoke to the RFL. They said if you are paid, if the players are paid on Monday, then this meeting won't take place. The sustainability cap will not come back into effect. That sustainability cap is, of course, £1.2 million. Just try and let us into your thoughts, your emotions, the emotional toll that's on yourself and your players at the minute.
It's very hard to put into words because it's a unique situation. I know people have been in situations where they've not been paid or they've had periods of uncertainty at clubs, but we've spent a full pre-season where it's been very quiet, not really had an arm put around anybody, or nobody's really asked about the players other than people from within, and then obviously we've become the centre of attention within the last 3 weeks or so. But the human beings, and everybody's a human being, they've got mortgages to pay, the staff, the players, and so it's distracting, and the chat is about other things other than playing, and I just want to get back to playing. I can't speak highly enough of the players though.
Are you worried that you are going to lose players, that some players could walk?
I'm not worried. I was worried in the initial, but I just think to come on the journey the last 3 or 4 months and get to this point, if we're a week or 2 weeks away from seeing what it could be like, then it'd be a shame to get all this way and then give up at the end. So, yeah, I'm standing tall, and I'll stand in front of them players. They've been fantastic, like I say, and they continue to be. And myself and Callum Watkins in particular are very aligned, and we represent the boys and the staff. And he's a great leader, and I've got a great bunch of lads. So again, stoic and very proud, and we're all really proud to represent Salford. So there's no dramas with this group.